Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bedr Jamjoom from MCIT, and I would like to firstly extend the warm welcome and express my gratitude to each of you for joining us towards a very special panel discussion, where it is special indeed, firstly, because of the distinguished individuals that we've invited on stage with us, and because of the profound significance of the topics that we are about to explore that briefly delves into the transformative power of embracing innovation and fostering collaborative partnerships to drive meaningful change, both within businesses and across communities. Our esteemed panelists have all embarked on journeys that were marked by bold decisions and calculated risks, all in pursuit of harnessing the boundless potential that lies at the intersection of innovation and collaboration. And their efforts came to light within the Connect program, an initiative that was launched by NTDP last year with a purpose to help enable and support novel ideas that are ignited by entrepreneurs and small and medium enterprises in collaboration with large companies by eliminating any financial barriers that would hinder a fruitful collaboration, and therefore taking part in enabling mutually beneficial partnerships that seek to drive innovation and unlock potential. Today we have the honor of hearing firsthand accounts of their experiences and pioneering efforts towards forging meaningful and impactful partnerships. So thank you all very much for being here with us. We have Dr. Mustafa Musa, CEO of Sdeem. We have Mr. Mohammed Boukhamseen, CEO of Swarm Robotics, and Dr. Heba Atia, CEO of Gameit. It's always an enlightening discussion with you, and I can't wait, and I'm looking forward to show the impact and the use cases that we've developed through the time. So I'd like to start with Dr. Mustafa Musa. Dr. Mustafa is the founder of Sdeem with a motto that states, we are targeting to make cities smart, safe, and sustainable. So please tell us how do you envision this, and how is the collaboration domain going with respect to the use case that you've built in Connect?
Thank you so much, Bedr, and thanks for the panelists for sharing the time, and thanks for everybody for coming here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, there is a lot of potential that we need to unlock in the kingdom. Absolutely. We as Sdeem, we were 4 people starting this over a decade as research first, and some of them are actually in Leap as well with me today. And we were hassling during this time for one vision, which is the vision that you mentioned, making cities smart, safe, and sustainable. So we thought about it. We thought about the problems that we are facing and how can we, through our research, through our technologies, can bring something of an impact that can save lives, resources, and properties in real time. And this is where we wanted to leverage the power of technology, because the main concept that we wanted to advertise for is that what you measure, you can definitely enhance. And this is how we can make cities safer, more sustainable, and definitely smarter. So that's why in Sdeem, the DNA that we started with was to adopt the technology, to use it in the best manner that can impact human lives and can impact the economical losses. And this is where we engage with NTDB, and we engaged with big tech companies in the kingdom in order to bring it to life. And that's how actually we invented something within the University of King Abdullah University of Science and Technology. And we patented the technology, and then we went straight forward to the industry and see and shape what we can offer to something that they really, really need. It's not like a leverage anymore, something that they really accept and also they will utilize every day. And this is where we could see the impact, and we could say the impact going, seeing it financially, also on sustainability of the environment, and also of the quality of life. And that is actually the motto of Sdeem.
That's great. I think where you tackled is actually a very sensitive area, right? Because we're talking about making cities smart and safe, okay? Before going to sustainability, we need to act on these 2 pillars, I believe, first. Your use case was very interesting because it tackled a very sensitive area, which was flood systems and storm waters. And you had this use case developed with IoT Squared, can you tell us more, starting from the use case itself, the problem statement itself? Where did it stem from? And where is this collaboration and partnership going?
The problem started by identifying that we live in the earth where climate change is a global problem. Climate change is changing. Climate change is a fact, and actually is something that we all can encounter on every day. The earth is warming up. So that is very important, very dangerous also, that we need to be aware of, because it means that disasters are something that is increasing by the time. And that means also that the North Pole and the South Pole are melting, so the coastal cities are actually, the water is actually increasing over there. So that was the first concept, or the first challenge that we identified. And then when we looked deeper, we thought that every city has a main infrastructure. And every city has an infrastructure that is responsible of defending against these weather or climatic events. And it does not happen only during the rain events, it happens every single day, because there is a lot of operation and maintenance happening in the city that is causing the network of the infrastructure to perform well. And this is where the monitoring aspect of our technologies came into place first. And this is how we incepted, let's say, the demand, or created the demand for something that was not there. Because the normal way was just to have a weather forecast from civil defense, الدفاع المدني, and that's all. No, in Sdeem, we thought about it deeply. How can I proactively understand how the water is flowing and make my infrastructure as ready as possible for what is to come? And this is where we define the problem. So the problem comes into three folds for us. One, the risks on the environment and the people. Second, the inflation on the operation and maintenance cost that happens every single year. And then third, on the quality of life, because this infrastructure is suffering from a lot of invasion, a lot of sometimes theft of the manhole covers or the catch basin. Some of you also have felt this, definitely. Yes, I come from Jeddah today, right? And Jeddah is one of the most susceptible cities for this, but it happens everywhere. Even in Riyadh. Riyadh actually is suffering from losses of more than 10 million riyals when it comes to flood issues every year. And this is the problem definition, basically.
That's amazing, truly amazing. That's why I mentioned it's a sensitive area, and it was really important to start with the problem statement itself. And how do you see the full or the bigger picture in terms of the collaborative efforts? We're talking about large companies coming in to finance and help and create supplier development activities. We're talking about municipalities. Also collaborating in terms of infrastructure, in terms of access. Are you seeing that available today, or is it still in development, or do we need to work more together to help enable it?
Simple answer is it is a key that the big tech companies or the big companies can come with us and support us during this. And actually, we kind of found which Saudi champion from the big tech sector that can help us, which is STC IoT Square, where we signed actually an MOU yesterday with them. And actually they are the partner in this initiative, which is Connect with us. That's critical and important because, as you said, it's not only about the funding, but also the supply chain. They have the right penetration across the whole kingdom. And this is where we can collaborate together. Mashallah, STC has a lot of subsidiaries. InspireU is one of them, which is just near us here, and solutions and whatnot. But there is one specific for what we're trying to do. And it's very important to be specialized because, as I always like to say, speciality is the engine of excellence. Speciality is the engine of excellence. So they are taking us as their partner in this, and we're taking them as our partner in the global landscape of smart cities. And this is where we fit very well together. And the future for that, because we have the R&D and the mindset when it comes to flood mitigations. And flood mitigation is not only about monitoring, but also what can you do with the data. So it's about nowcasting, forecasting before that, and postcasting to plan to what to do to my infrastructure.